Okay, well, hello there. I'm Bradley from Punching Beta, and as you can see on the screen, this is Rome 2. Now, I know it is 2 days after release, and I could have done a video earlier. I just think that I should have, I thought that I'd let the scale and magnitude of this game sink in before I actually got to playing it and showing you guys. So here I am, 2 days after release. I've been playing this game for quite a while, and I've enjoyed it. Some people haven't been enjoying it that much, but as always, you get, the people. There's always two sides to one story, or maybe even more. I mean, that's a given for any subject, really. So, as you can see, nice main map. Well, I mean, main menu with the map in the background. Here you can see all the provinces, which are places combined with multiple regions. So Italia will be Rome, and all these other places, Magna Graecia. Africa, which seems to be very, very tiny. You'd think it'd be a bit bigger, but no. There's Syria, Mesopotamia, Armenia, and Sarmatia. I remember that from a movie about King Arthur quite a while ago. Anyway, I really do like this big SPQR in the front and the middle, and we'll continue campaign because as you can see, I've been playing and I can just click on that and head in. However, I think I might just start a new one and just select from these nations, and you guys can watch. I will not select such a mainstream nation like Rome, Carthage, or say Sparta, but rather something that I don't think has been chosen a lot. But obviously I will be doing my own, like what I want and what I haven't played before actually. And I've been thinking, out of Rome, Carthage, the Eastern Empires, the Britannic tribes, the Gallic tribes, the successor kingdoms, the Germanic tribes, and the Greek states. I thought I might just go in the Gallic tribes and play the Arveni. And as you can see, there are certain buffs that just being a Gallic tribe can give you. Gallic horsemanship, because obviously the Gauls have nice horses and are good with riding them and killing people on them. And then, which I find pretty odd, is when every time you have a war against someone right next to your nation, your people actually become happier, which I don't understand at all, but I suppose that's just their way of life. And the Gaelic craftsmanship, which is particularly for the Arveni. I suspect that there will be more nations input over time, because there's a whole list over here that's just waiting to be filled, although I don't think it will be filled to the end, but more, maybe at least one more faction. Anyhow, these are some bonuses, like I said before: internal power struggles, public order penalty from the presence of Celtic culture, so that's in the east and north, I think. And tribal hegemonists, moderate diplomatic bonus with all barbarian cultures, which is nice. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start this campaign. Now, there you can see, I think, Julius Caesar and Cleopatra, who looks a bit angry, and he just seems happy. I don't really know what's going on here, but if we just go down here to the quote: "While stands at the Colosseum, Rome shall stand. When falls the Colosseum, Rome shall fall. And when Rome falls, the world." And they always have these wonderful quotes of Shakespeare, who wrote like all these other plays, like Julius Caesar, and etc., etc. Now, as you can see, the loading seems to be going pretty fast. However, it does slow down round about now. But that is just because the sheer size of everything within the game, and to be honest, it is a slight annoyance that it takes so long to load in almost every time. But if you think about it, it's worth it for the game, and there are a few cons that I will show you once the game has started, but they won't be so big as to deter you from buying the game completely, unless of course your computer cannot handle it. Then you shouldn't buy it. As you can see, it's still loading. Nations at the bottom, provinces still again. Just gonna talk about the modding. Now, there might be modding. Modding tools might be released. We're not too sure. I hope so, at least, because if any of you know of the Third Age Total War, for kingdoms, no, yeah, for kingdoms, Medieval 2 Kingdoms, I would seriously hope for a sequel to that with this engine, and with that, it'd be brilliant. I mean, imagine playing as, you know, Mordor, or say Dale, or maybe something like even Eriador, which wasn't really one of my favorites, but with these graphics. And you may not be able to see them now, but once I get into the game, you'll be able to see the sheer beauty that this game holds. As soon as it there we go. Now, you know, another quote pops up every now and then. Time is violent torrent. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept.
Your old rivals.
Yeah. I'm just gonna exit that because that guy's just going to be talking to me the whole time, telling me what to do. I'll just put the volume down a little bit so you can hear me better. And now, as you can see, we have our little tiny hamlet or minor settlement or whatever, which has like 3 slots that can be built. And then we have our Swords of Segamo, and led by Oxdios. I'm not brilliant at pronouncing, so don't blame me for that. And then here we have the Light of Belenos, led by Iliatos. And as you can see, these are Gaelic tribes, and you got these nice little portraits. And as you can see, it's a very big change. The minimalistic UI, as compared to other titles within the Total War thingy, such as Rome. Rome had a very opaque and, you know, much like just very set, and it had marble pillars coming up on every side, and it just looked very nice, but it did take up a bit of the screen. To me, I would wish that they had it as before, because I did like the pillars, and I did like that every nation, I think, had its own little sort of different style to the UI, although I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played it. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of construction options for this one building. The enclosed land, which this tree of buildings is usually used for food, but as you can see, I could go the reservoir, which provides a better garrison than, say, this, but gives less food and also gives other bonuses. And then Lawmaster's Hut, horse pens, makes you be able to get horses, clay pits, and cattle pens. Now, me being me, I think that I should just go ahead and get some fields, because I might need the food later for upgrading and whatnot. Okay, and now you can see that I have queued construction of a barbarian village, which does have a natural resource, gold, which is located right over here. You can see the little mine carts and, you know, whatever buildings they need. And I still have another construction slot, which I can use to get artisan lodgings, enclosed lands, or sacred enclosures. And this is a religious, this thing here is a religious tree, where I can get religious buildings that provide different bonuses. But as you can see, I already had an enclosed land that I've upgraded. And I think that I may need artisan lodgings, because it unlocks recruitment of different types of units, so those might come in handy. And now, as you can see, the map is very foggy, but it does have a certain appeal to it, because Land of the Gauls is full of trees, and I just really like the atmosphere that it has, and especially the way the units look in this area. And as you can see, the unit cards haven't changed since the first videos of Rome, which, a bit to my disappointment, I would rather have had them as they did in the first Rome, which did look better, I think, but it's not too bad. I would rather, though, if they had numbers instead, when you just hover over them, instead of these tiny little bars which give you an estimate. It's a tiny thing, but it's something that I really don't like, and I really wish they changed it. But as you can see, that region is owned by the ADY, and these Pictones, whatever, and the Volcae. Now, that one is red because I am at war with them, and not just because that's the color of their nation. Now, as you can see, this has walls, whereas this doesn't, and this doesn't have walls, and this does. Now, the reason of this is because you get regions, and these regions each have a capital, and only the capital may have walls. So you can see the region, or the province rather, is Aquitania, which is Lemonum, and Burdigala, which is over here, and this is the province capital, which also has access to the sea. And I think I want that instead of, you know, this place, which isn't even part of that province. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop into the diplomacy menu over here, which has a nice olive branch and a sword. And as you can see, you have this whole drop down menu, which shows why people don't like you or why they like you. And clearly these people hate me because firstly I'm at war with them. I've done something against them and I've trespassed against them, which I don't recall, but I'm gonna try off a peace treaty, which is a low chance, unfortunately. But because I really don't want to fight these guys, I'm gonna just try and give them some money because I have two denarii, I think, so that's not going to work. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try get some trade agreements going, and so I can pay those guys to stop, you know, to peace treaty. And I also want not military access. I want to get alliances, which they don't want apparently. That's fine. I can handle that. And yeah, I got two trade partners. Fortunately, Pictones are my defensive ally, and a defensive ally is when I get attacked, they will help me, or if they get attacked, I will help them. And if I declare war, they will not join me in my war. That's the only downside. But I don't really want them stealing all the cities that I want. So
You are welcome. All my ancestors
ooh,
and
no, I'm not
people
gonna even
expect-
attempt to trade with them because I want to kill them and take their lands. I can suggest a new target to attack to my allies, which is Lemonum, this tiny little place, which is not impressive. And yeah, basically I'm coming to the end of my turn, although I'm not there yet. I have these guys, two Celtic youths, one slinger, and a whole bunch of levy freemen and my general. However, before I do anything with my armies, I'm first going to go to my technology tree. And as you notice, these are locked. The first thing I noticed. And they have different names as well. Tribal Council, Tribal Economy, and Construction. Siege, Warrior Code and War Exercises, Civil, and Military. And for military, you have to unlock this before you can get to all of these technologies, which is understandable. And civil, you have to do the same, Celtic field systems for all of these. It may not look like a lot, but trust me, it's quite a bit, and it's nice to research like as often as you can and build up your research rate. Now what I think I'm just going to do is get some supply foraging going, which gives me bonus of I can build a blacksmith and I can get rank 1 champions, which I will show you in 2 turns. And now as you can see, my scout, who is a special unit, he's got a nice little coat on him and some nice pants with no shirt. Unfortunately, he's just gonna stay shirtless like that. But what I can do with him is much more impressive than his clothing, and I can send him around and scout the enemy, or the soon-to-be enemy, which is over here. Now I can see the army now, Celtic slingers, light horse, and the general. But the town will come with levies. I mean, like defensive levies. And as you can see, that's quite a bit of them. And if I attack them now, even with my combined strength, I would not be able to crush them. So I'm going to try and bide my time, but just move my guys to the border. Because in this game you can recruit anywhere in the province, and all of the buildings in the province give you bonuses. So I can recruit from all the way over here by using this little thing, which is the mustering mode. And I can just select on units, and then they will start gathering at that army, which I find is a very nice thing. But now I really do think my turn is over. I feel fairly safe with this little army in here, which has 8 units, one of which isn't bad. but it isn't good considering the quality of the Gaelic units. So, oh yes, trade and finance. Promise trade, you get tax, whatever. People don't like if you put that up, obviously. Lowest public order, which happens to be my only province, region, which isn't surprising. This is how much money I get with all my trade partners, and then this is my summary of all my money I get. So yeah, that's nice. Objectives, which these are very daunting objectives. Not the chapter objectives. The ultimate objectives: hold 110 settlements. I only need 109 more. Raise or sack 50 settlements, 0. And completely control the 6 following provinces. You see, I don't have any of those provinces at the moment. I don't have anything. And that was military victory. Here's the economic victory. Hold 60. I need 59 more. Raise or sack, etc., etc., etc. You can just pause the video and look at those if you want to. And then the cultural. Now, this is I think it seems like the easiest one. Yeah, this does look like the easiest one, but me being the Gauls, I want to murder, and because that's the most exciting to me, at least. And I'm going to end the turn. And as I do so, I want to talk about the time it takes for just to get through all the nations. And as you can see at the top, you get Egypt, Macedon, etc., all the normal ones. But now you start getting all these, and they're quite a few nations. And in the beginning of the game, it goes relatively fast, as it is going now, and it still does take a while to reach the end. However, the sheer amount of them and what starts happening in the late stage of the game, it starts to the difficulty starts to ramp up, and it takes forever to go through all of the nations, which can be a little bit of a bother, but it's livable. And I don't really mind, seeing as the final product of the game, and just the general scale of it. Because if I zoom out and if you just draw your attention to the map, I can be over in Britannia, in let's say not Kildonia. This is Hibernia, which is Scotland. And let me just face this way, and it doesn't seem like much until I go here. I click on this, and it takes me over this giant landmass, and that's only one line of multiple, and you get all these different places. And as you can see, these stand for settlements, and it even slows down your computer doing some of these, so I wouldn't suggest it. But I really do love this game so far, and I'm really enjoying it. The map is huge. I haven't gotten far at all with anything really. The farthest I've got, well, technology-wise, is getting some nice little legionaries, which have almost Scutum basically, which is not the best, I grant you, but it's nice. I'm getting there. I've taken over Italia, which is Italy, if you didn't know that. But yeah, turns start to go very quickly in the beginning, unless of course you're very busy, which I should be quite soon actually, which is exciting because the busier I am, the more fun it is, to watch and to play. As you can see, Bedigala, they're busy mustering troops, as you can see by the general stance, and his waving about madly. And they are building as well, which isn't too appealing. But luckily I should be able to get some good troops going soon. And oh wonderful, I've just been declared war on by the Volcae. So I'll just call the Pictones to help. I'm joined by the Pictones, so they're going to help me fighting these bastards, these confident and devious bastards. Deviously confident. Confidently devious. And yes, my supply foraging is now complete, so I can finally get my champion. And if you notice, they are women for the goals, which isn't bad. It's pretty cool actually. It's nice to have a difference, and they all have these different things over here: zeal, cunning, and authority, which I'll show you later. However, right now, what I think I'm just going to do is I'm going to get this one. No, this one, just because of the background, and I like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and click recruit, and now I have my war maiden. However, I can't show you what she can do yet until next turn because I just got her. now I see my artisans lodgings have been complete, and I got this access to all of these things. And what I think I'm going to do is I think I might just actually get a bronze workshop, because 5+ melee infantry melee attack upon recruitment of every unit increases experience for some, and grants me unlockment of the Celtic warriors. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And if I go back to my technologies, that's been done. I've been granted access to the beginnings of all of these, and what I think I might do is actually do this 20% attritional, well, negative 20% attritional losses when under siege. That means I lose less men when I'm sieging, and I will be sieging very, very soon, actually, in a few turns or so. And what I want to do is, just before I go any further, I want to recruit some more warriors, and I think I might recruit some Celtic, well, only one unit of Celtic skirmishers, and I'll get rid of these slingers because I'm not a fan of slingers, and I'll fill those soldiers up soon, because I need an army if I'm going to siege that place. So I can end my turn yet again, and now I can talk about the audio of this game, which you'll probably be able to hear, and I truly think it is an awesome soundtrack. Not the best I've ever heard, but it's good, I would say, especially for a strategy game. And I do not know these
As all the gods look down on us, they too must wonder why we are not firmer allies
they demand I
and
pay
friends.
money, which happens very often in this game, oddly enough. And they say non-aggressive pact, and I say sure, because I don't wanna kill those guys. I mean, I'll kill them later, but not now. Ooh, yes, I just realized that I'm at war with someone, and I should be gearing up to attack them instead of of this place. Yeah, let me just send out my scouts over to this place, which seems fairly tiny. But oh, they happen to have a big army. Not fun. But I already have access to good units, and as you can see, when I click or hover my mouse over my War Maiden, it slows the game down, which does happen. It's a problem that I do think they need to fix. But right now it doesn't bother me too much. And now what I'm going to do is, with my Kada, my War Maiden, I'm going to send him over to my army, and she will start training up these troops and slowly increasing their experience, which is extremely valuable and wonderful, because over time they will become better fighters and start destroying everything, you know. I just want to get some spear warriors going, 3 of those. One more Celtic skirmisher, and that'll take 2 turns to complete in total. You may think that's overkill already, having such a huge army, but trust me, these units aren't the best. They're pretty bad, I would say, but with time and patience they will become badass. And my technology I'm researching, I forget what it was. Yes, emergency measures. In hindsight, I should have rather researched the civil technology, but it's not the end of the world, not even the end of my tribe. So right now all I'm going to do is I'm just gonna end my turn, as I have done, and wait until the next one, so I can start, you know, getting more and more troops and destroying things. You get all these very different tribes, well, not tribes themselves, but just very different factions. And now the Celtic field system, I'm going to go ahead and get that, because that unlocks many different you know, buffs and upgrades and whatnot. So now pretty much I want to get 1 more of these Celtic skirmishers and another Celtic youth, just so I have 3 of each. And then I'm going to I think stop the recruitment of those guys, and maybe buff these guys up a bit by giving them 2 Celtic skirmishers and 1 spear warrior, seeing as I can't afford anything else except for, you know, Levy Freeman. And I just want to draw your attention to something which I find is one of the best features, well, that they've put in a game so far. if I go to details here, you get the general details, you get the agent details, you know, content of blah blah blah, etc etc. Doctor, and all these different bonuses. Well, that was for the agent, and here's for the general. But now, if I go down here to the force details, which is the details of the army, you can see the name, and I can change the name. And you can see the rank of the army, and I can actually change the emblem and the name, which gives it a very personal touch, and it's something that I really love, because it personalizes armies, and you can tailor them. And once I get this army leveled up, I'll show you what they can do. But I could also recruit mercenaries, which I will not, because I'm not a fan of mercenaries. They are not they are expensive compared to my other troops, I would say. Yeah, I don't use mercenaries ever. Now one more turn to wait until I can start recruiting my badass guys. Sorry about that, my throat is a bit sore, but I'll power through, and I will play this game and have fun while you guys get to watch. And if you don't have the game, well, get it. Yeah, I have never played as the Arveni before. This is a completely new experience for me, and I really like playing. I mean, I really like the Gauls and their history and what they did to Rome and the Romans, etc., etc. And now you can see increases in rank. Cadre, yay! So, oh, just got a new mission. I must attack Bibracta, apparently, which is a bad idea. I'd honestly rather take these guys first, but I can see the danger posed by Bibracta, which is exactly why I'm which is exactly why I'm building up these guys. And just want to redo that because he'll gain some more experience. And now my army is my agent can be upgraded, as you can see. May learn an additional skill, champion. Bonuses, bonuses, bonuses. And these give different things. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give him Paragon, which I like for my general or for my heroes or whatever these units normally are, and it gives you just, you know, different sort of things. And now all I want to do is I just want to finish building up my army, which is 3 of those guys, I think I might actually just stop the recruitment of these guys and then do it again. I'll rather get Celtic Warriors, and then that'll be my army. I'll go and attack and hopefully win. As you can see, they have slingers which have longer range, lots of Levi Freeman, so I'm not sure how that's going to play out. I think I'd win though. But yeah, things are going good for me, and I'll actually see if I can try get my allies to help me. Although I want to ally with Massilia if I can. Military alliance. Nope, they won't accept that. But Pictones, yes, here we go. Military alliance. No, they can't do that. Join war against. No, that's an offer. I'm not going to offer to join a war. I want you to do. I don't even know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe I could trade with these guys and get
let your words move me to anger or agreement as you wish of them.
I want military access. Although seems like I'll need to pay him off apparently. Let's see if we pay him most of our money. Still nothing. I guess we're going to be trespassing through his lands, which is which he won't like. I can tell you that now. And then this is yeah, I'm gonna need to take those. I think I'm actually gonna go march north and take Bibracta first, actually, seeing as they're the bigger threat instead of my original plan, because I don't want to make more enemies than I have.
Ready for battle.
Let's just go ahead and end the turn once more. And you can see the animals and the trade caravans marching about the land. You can see the little farming tool, like farming lands, very small over here, and the trees obviously, This is important. A stone bridge. People there. Mountains. More mountains. The sea. And then menu. Advisor. Our hidden agent has been exposed because that is a very bad thing apparently. I'm really concerned about that army. Very concerned. But I'm going to make that guy go over there. Make these guys run all the way here. And I will just build up this army one hell of a lot because I am very worried actually. And I don't like being worried because being worried is bad. Yeah, I probably won't be able to get a lot of money for a while. So the Light of Velen are going to attack Bibrachta, and hopefully we can win with these troops. Well, I think we will, especially with these cultic warriors. They're pretty good. Yeah. And 10 once. See, now this is very nice. It basically tells you if I haven't researched any or started research of any technologies within a turn when I could. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to get something that's very good for my army. Besieging, under siege. I'm going to get a battering ram, because then I can start getting battering rams to take down their walls and whatnot. However, I don't think I'll get in time before our siege. Well, that would be nice. Now all I want is just I actually want those guys to attack within 2 turns. Attack this place. So then I'll be able to fend them off, because I think that I could win this after 2 turns. Yeah, although I think they may still be recruiting like hell. So we'll see. And as you can see, generals are different to each other, which is a very nice touch. You know, not everyone looked the same back in those days. I wish I could get walls for my settlement, but sadly it's not meant to be. But what is meant to be is war between the Gauls, apparently, all the barbarians. And now let's see here. Okay. You see, frame rate slows down when selecting armies and stuff. Sometimes it does not happen all the time, but it is a problem. I'm not getting much money at all, sadly, but I am getting money, which is a good thing. And I think what next I want to select is this. I want to get raised site. After I get that, well, I mean, go here first in this, so then I can get a small town. But for now, I'll just content myself with what I have, and I will end my turn. And now, there's my spy. You're gonna see what's up there. Oh, ooh, not fun. Not fun at all. Hopefully I can get them to meet me out in the field, and then we'll fight. Oh, they're marching away from their town. This is going to be exciting. If only I moved my troops a little bit further, I could take the town within the next turn. But we will. Well, not within the next turn. I need to build siege weapons. Yes, but this is going to be very interesting. And I'm getting almost nothing per turn, sadly. And Kada increased in rank yet again. Let's go over here, upgrade her, and what do we want? I'll just get Valor. Valor is a nice thing to have. Ooh, I can attack. I think I'm gonna wait one more turn for him to move away. I can seize an opportunity and strike, or at least run, then build, then strike, because obviously I need to get siege equipment. But then by then I will be able to get battering rams, and then ooh, they're actually not. Aha! See, now this is what I was hoping for. I'm skeptical. I'm not very confident in my ability with the goals, but I'm going to try. Okay. If I lose, it's not my problem. It's not my fault that I'm bad at the game. It is my problem, obviously. Yeah, as you can see, some of my troops have actually leveled up from Kata, which is nice. My generals leveled up, oddly enough. My Celtic warriors, which you can use in melee, and they have horses, so I can use my spears. And I have lots and lots of spear throws, and they have slingers, which are further range, which is annoying. But let's see if I can. As you can see, this is the map on which it's going to be played. Looks very boring and bland from here, but once this loading is done, you will see how beautiful it is. And or at least I hope. As you can see, there are the two banners of the different people, the rolling menhirs. I actually wish that would be the Rolling Stones, which you could certainly change in the game. That's their symbol. That's how many men they're bringing. This is the army I'm fighting. The Horns of Cernunnos, or whatever. But this is the map, and it seems like the boss has chosen to do a battle in the fog, which will be interesting. And here are my skirmishers. You know, very brave and half-dressed men. They look amazing. They look barbaric, which is what I hoped. I don't know. I like them for what they look like. And here, cinematic camera. Just look at this guy, and then go out.
Spear warriors.
Here are my heavy spear infantry, which do look daunting, I must say.
Levy.
Well. Okay, my medium spear infantry, which are also, some are half naked, some actually have other clothes on. And then my heavy melee infantry, which have the swords and stuff, who seem to be mostly dressed. My general, of course. I think are the only male wearing units, except for my general. There he is, very nice guy. So let's go in the position of my men into the forest. I want to murder them in the forest. I hope I win this. Honestly, I do. Because if I lose, it'll be a huge embarrassment. My first battle, I lost. It doesn't look good, or wouldn't look good at least. Yeah, let's go ahead and start this battle. As you can see on the map, some places are black, and that's just because my men do not have that line of sight, so they cannot see there yet, because they can't, because of this mountain, which is in the way, which I'm going to try to get to as soon as possible, because it seems like their units are here. Oh great, they're going to be arriving there, and that means their army is there. So I need to take this hill as soon as possible, and try and hold it. Meant to move up. Get these men to all run. Now you can see some drop of rain going across the screen.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden
units.
Oh,
what? This so close? Hold on, no. Ah, no. No, not good at all. Ah, yes. Oh, very bad, very bad. I hope they don't. Oh, hello. Seems like we got a view on them from this hill, which is wonderful. Although I believe that is that is only their support, which is worrying. Yeah, it seems like that. What's a view? Yeah, I think that's only their support. So like I said, this is why we gotta hold the hill. That's why we gotta get to the hill to hold it.
Run! Sons of Gaul!
Natus!
Ready!
Okay, now I'm going to get my spearmen in place. Over there. these warriors.
Noble horse.
I'm gonna get my general set up at the back. Who will be able to oh crap.
Warriors of Gaul. What do we say?
I just want to get these guys out of the way. No.
Ready. Warriors.
No.
Warriors ready.
Please die. You know, it looks very pretty, but it's hectic battle, so. I don't like slingers. They don't do much damage, but if left unchecked, they can wreak some havoc.
Noble horse.
See on the left, so I'm gonna actually keep my general on the left. Okay.
You have our spear. Spearmen.
Reorganize my men.
Horse of gold.
Actually,
Spear warriors.
yes, that's fine.
Levy. Warriors, move out. Skirmishers.
The blue, by the way, if you're wondering, the blue line there is how much ammo they have, and as you can see, all my units have ammo except for my general. General. Oh my gosh. God. That's not working me at all.
Missile warriors.
I'm gonna have these guys engaged there.
Our hidden units have been discovered. All for God! Our general is under attack. Forward! Spears ready! Go! Noble horse! Forward! Levy freemen! The men are wavering.
It's lagging quite a bit.
Gallic warriors! Youth! Pull back! Warriors ready!
Yeah, I just want to pause and take everything in. Okay, now my archers in here, I need to get them out of the way. Those guys will go there. This is going to be a close battle. They got shitloads of men. My general is here, he's chasing up those guys, he can come back over here. Okay, let's see what's happening. You're trading what? Oh crap, he's on fire.
The men are wavering.
No, don't waver. Pause yet again, because I need to make sure I don't die. Ooh. Actually, yes. What are you doing? Yeah. Not good. And go.
The enemy general is dead.
Wow, wunderbar. Oh, I killed both enemy generals. Hold on a sec. Yeah. No. No. Ah.
Noble horse!
Aha.
The battle is turning in our favor. You have our spears ready! Youth! Good!
Okay. Seems like we're actually winning. Haha. Beautiful. This is very good. This is very good indeed. I'm gonna go ahead and just end the battle now. Oh. Oof, that was a good battle. I enjoyed that. We lost 500. Round off to 600. They lost 1,600. Round off to 1,700. And I only killed about 40 of my guys. They killed about 10 or 20. Yes, I enjoyed that battle very much. Seems like I decimated most of their melee units and their cav and killed both of their generals. My general stayed alive, and my men got some experience. It was worth the battle. And here you can see the stats of how many men each unit killed. You can see these guys over here were the most badass of all, killing 258 while only sustaining minimal casualties. That's good. That's very good. Yes, their best unit killed 86 men. So yeah, that was a good battle, very good. And now we can see on the map what happens next. Oh, I captured 205, and I think I might just enslave those.
Is
Yep.
there nothing else?
I've enslaved the rest of the men who survived. Well, who survived? The enemies who survived. Now, let's just wait until this finishes loading. And I think my general upgraded, which is very exciting. I really hope I don't die this early on in the game, as I've said before. However, I think I may just cut it short for now. Thank you for watching. You know, I am Bradley from Punching Beta, and stay tuned for more murder murder for or from the goals. Hopefully for the goals. But yes, this is about it. And as you can see, a subject gains notoriety apparently. None of my subjects, blah blah blah, infamy, bad stuff. Goodbye.